Hello guys, and today I thought I'll just do a little walkthrough while I'm home alone of the DJ setup we got here, because you've seen everything in action but you haven't actually seen what we have got. So let's start off with up here, shall we? So here is one of the disco lights. It's a moonflower scanner, I believe. It's basically, inside there is, you can see the LEDs, and that shines on the lens and projects on the mirror, and of course you get a rotation which of course projects on the floor. Really neat little light, and this is the one that you would have saw in the light show, the Christmas one. On the back, as usual, there is a little knob for sound active, etc. This one here, we have, this is I can't actually remember the name of this. This is one of the older lights we've had. This is actually, like I said, I can't remember the name. I think it's a moonflower as well. But inside there's little mirrors, as you can see. And basically they rotate along the, they rotate inside. And of course, as it goes past the lenses, it projects on the wall. Really nice little light, really nice. And then let's come back around here as usual. Yeah, right, here we go. This one here is the newest one. I actually got this baby for my birthday. In case you're wondering, that light, that's mine, this is mine, mine, not mine, I'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, this is a Chauvet DJ light bar. I believe you've got a red, blue, green, orange, or the other way around. That's what colours they are, either way. And on the back, let's go around here again. On the back you have the power lead in. And then you've got power lead out, so if you've got another one of these, instead of plugging it into the plug socket, you just plug it into here and this powers the other one, if you have another one. Here you've got speed, you've got the speed, so if you want it flashing fast or slow. And you've got the sound, so if you want it on sound active to go with the music or not sound active. And this one here, you can't see it, it's a little button. That will basically turn on all colours, and of course, multi-colours make white. So of course, if you just want to use it as like a normal light, then it will project on the floor white, basically, all the colours put together. This little one here, I'm sick and tired of walking around. This is actually another one of mine. I got this for Christmas. This one. I can't remember. This isn't a moonflower. It's just like a projector thing. It projects on the wall over there. Sound active as usual. Sound active knob. Dip switches this time, so you can change the pattern, change the speed, etc. Of course, as you look in there, you can see the LEDs, and of course they shine on the lens and it magnifies it. This is the newest one we got. It's a new light to us, but this is actually an old light. This thing is dinky, if you can compare it to my hand. That is an older version of this one here. So this is LED, it's in Maplin's, Privé Arc, it's called, Pro Sound. This is LED, like I said, it's new, modern, it's still in the shops. This, I remember seeing this in the shops when I was like 10 years old. This is old school, as you can see, because the mirror is cracked up there. Basically what it is, it's in there, there's a moonflower, mirror and a light bulb, and of course that projects on here, and that rotates and shines on the floor. And all that good stuff. And let's move down to here. Here we've got, this is another one of my old timers. I got this quite a long time ago now. It is a NJD Moonflower. This is my favourite out of the far, guys. I'll turn them on afterwards so you can see more or less the effect. It's daylight, so you're not going to see a lot. But yeah, this thing is the heaviest of the bunch. It's solid metal. It's solid metal. Is it the oldest of the bunch? I think out of the ones we're using, this is the oldest light we've had. This is mine as well originally. Let me just try and turn it upside down or back of you guys. So yeah guys, as you look on the back, you've got all these stickers, blah blah blah, don't need to worry about them. Here you've got speed, so you've got beams, or you've got the gobos. Basically that gobos is the moonflower itself, so it's spinning around. That top button is just for it changing colour and pattern. Or if you have them on both, it'll basically be flashing and all that good stuff. Fan, because this gets really hot. This is not LED. This is a normal bulb in here, so it gets really, really fucking hot. There is a date on here. This is very old. 09. I think there's 09 written on there, so 2009. But yeah, it's called, like I said, NJD Chaos 2. Really, really good light. We had to get a replacement bulb for this. We have it on the floor because it projects on the roof. It does a really good, nice, wide projection. And I'll let you guys see that, of course, in a minute. Alright, now that's most of the lights out of the way with. We go down to the speakers. These things are massive. These are Skytech speakers. Really good stuff. They're on stands, as I'm sure you can tell. They're fairly light, surprisingly. Two of them, of course. A screen for karaoke, originally TV screen. These came yesterday. They are a white cloth that you put over the legs. It just makes it look more professional, you know. We're thinking about getting some light to put underneath, like a spotlight or something, to make it turn blue, because this is blue as well. This is all lights. These are all individual LEDs. And as you would have seen, they flash blue, or stay blue, whatever you want to say. Another Soundtech speaker. And as we move round, this is the technical stuff that I don't really pay attention to, because the lights is just my thing. Yeah, we've got the sound system. I'm not going to touch anything because I don't know what the fuck it does. But computer, so my stepdad, he downloads songs on here, blah blah blah. He basically played them on the computer, and these are all the sounds, you know, the sounds, the echo, all that stuff really. And at the moment when it's on standby, it does a little disco dance of itself. But yeah, all that good stuff. So I'm going to cover this back over, and I'll show you guys some other stuff under here. Right guys, as we move behind the desk now, you can see the legs a bit better of the speaker stand. We have got this. This controls all the sound, pretty much all the sound, microphones, everything you can think of. Loads of wires, power supply. There's extension leads up here. So originally, this one here is connected to that big blue one down there, and that is connected to the socket. So that's plugged into there, 2 extension leads in here, and another extension lead which is plugged into that one there. It's very complicated. Probably not going to stay up that forever. I'm probably going to get someone's with a button so you can turn it on and off. Because originally not all the lights will be at the same turned on at the same time. And we have got this light down here, which was just a demo. You would have saw this. This was on top of the speaker originally, and it was blue, and it was like doing like, I don't know, dots or effects or whatever. This is what we use outside sometimes for Halloween, etc. Yeah, that's a really good light. That is probably the third from the newest days. And this thing under here, guys, if you would have saw yesterday with the smoke, this is a smoke machine. This thing is amazing. Guys, I cannot even explain. This is massive. It is amazing. You fill it up with liquid. Or, well, it's actually a smoke machine and a dry ice machine. Basically, that's the mixture in there for the smoke. But if you want it so it's low down smoke, so not smoke where it fills the room, but in like, say you're Halloween or you're at a concert, you see the smoke drifting along the floor. If you were to add ice in here and the liquid, that's what it'd create. But if you just use the liquid and no ice, then you'll get the room full of smoke kind of effect, which is what we had in the video. This is amazing. It's heavy. We got this with that scanner light up there. I can't remember how much they were. We picked them up a few days ago. They're really good though. So let me just go and turn these on, and I'll show you them in action with no sound, of course. So the lights are now on. So let me show you these babies in action. So here, I was talking about. We've got the LEDs in there. As you can see, yep, you see them in there? And of course that projects through the lens onto the mirror. As you can see, it rotates. It's on sound active. If I'll stop talking and bang it. So it's on sound active. And that is doing the effect. You see it spinning round? Going round? Yeah, that's what this one's doing. So if we move around here, we have got this other one that I was showing you. This one here is set on sound active, so we've got that. Oh no, tap it. Yeah, see what I mean? So there's mirrors in there. And they rotate and shine through the lens. And that creates this pattern here. Very good effect. Very good, if I must say. So it's sound active, so we'll go. Right. Clap your hands or something, it will activate. Really nice light. And then we're going to move on to the Chauvet DJ LED bank. Who I was talking about? Kind of bright, I know. Let me see if I can try and slow it down. Hold on. No, that's fast up. Right, there we go. So it's now slowed down, but it is on sound active. So as you can hear when I talk, pop, see it changes. Yep, red, green, blue, like I said. This is more. It's more of a spotlight effect. You can sort of see it in the centre. If we look on the back, like I said, we have got the knobs. So if I was to turn sound off, you can keep it on one colour. So look, I'm tapping it. It's not changing colour. It's frozen on blue, as you can see. But if I was to slowly move the speed up, you'll see it will change colour. And what you do is, when it's in the colour you want, you suddenly just turn the speed button in the off direction and you'll keep it on that colour. So you want it on red, wait till it gets to red, and just switch the sound button off and you'll now have a red light, which is very cool. We have it on sound active, so if I turn the sound knob up, as you can see when I speak or when I tap it, it is now sound active, and it has these LEDs in the back so you can tell what one's flashing, so it saves you from having to blind your eyes and look. Really cool light, like I said. Let me just turn that down because I don't want that flashing when I'm speaking. We've got this one now. Look in there. Yeah, you see the LEDs in there, projecting on the lens, and that is creating that effect over there. It is on auto, I believe, because the dip switches are flipped up, so it's just going through its own mind now, doing what it wants to do. It can be on sound active if I turn the sound active knob up. Oh no, sound active is turned off, I forgot. But yeah, you get the idea. And then let's move on to the newest light of the bunch, but actually the oldest light. And that is this scanner up here, as you can see. So in here is a moonflower, it rotates, and also the mirror rotates as well, as you can see. In there should be, you should see it spinning round, yep, there you see it in there. And that's shining on the lens, and the lens rotates, and that is creating the, you see the dot effect on the floor? All over the room? That's what that one's creating. Which is very cool, and that gets really hot as well, because that's a normal, but it's getting hot already. That's a normal bulb, and that's not an LED either. The moonflower is not turned on. I had to plug that in. That would be a good start, wouldn't it, Kieran? Yes, it would. And the moonflower is now set on flashing. Very good example. So it's now turned off. So the button's now turned off. So it's now on sound active. And if you look in there, there's a mirror, and then next to it, there's the bulb, and it has the coloured shapes or whatever next to it. So if I was to tap it, see it changes colour and changes pattern. And so if I was to press one of the buttons on the back, hold on, let me press, and I can feel it. Right, here we go. Right there, so you see how that's changing shape? And I'm not tapping it, it's just doing it by itself. That is going through the shape and the colours. If I was to turn that off, and do the other button, you see that rotates it, you see? But the pattern is still on sound active, so if I was to tap it, the pattern would change in the music, but the circle wouldn't. And if I was to have them both turned on, it's going nuts, you see? Yeah, really cool light. And like I said, there's a normal bulb in there, there's a normal bulb. It gets extremely hot out, it's actually getting hot already. So, yeah, the light screen that turns blue, I can't turn it on because that's plugged in with the sound and that. But yeah guys, you get the idea I believe. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour. So yeah, the names, Moonflower Scanner, I believe that's called, Privia Arc, as it says in the front. Unsure the name, Chauvet DJ Light Bank, projector thingamajiggy, another Moonflower Scanner, but an older version of that one. And that is simply a moonflower. So guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that'll be. So yeah, see you guys.